Welcome back to Freshco Graphics. Whether you're a returning viewer or joining us for the first time, we're thrilled to have you. Subscribe now for captivating insights into home and interior design. Bringing Parisian elegance home. Classic French mansion ideas with a chinoiserie twist. Picture this. You're stepping into a sun-drenched French mansion where every room whispers old-world charm, but with a delightful surprise on the walls. That surprise is a gorgeous chinoiserie wallpaper. Think sage green backdrop, dark walnut branches, and creamy white blossoms that feel like a spring morning. We're not talking stiff, museum-like formality here. It's elegant yet cozy, like your chicest friend's country home. The best part? Those little birds and colorful butterflies peeking through the design add a playful, lively touch. In this video, I'll walk you through each space, from the entryway to the garden, sharing simple ideas to capture that je ne sais quoi. So grab a cup of coffee, and let's dream up your perfect French mansion together. When you first walk in, let that chinoiserie wallpaper steal the show on a single feature wall. Don't overwhelm the space. Keep the other walls a soft, muted white or pale cream to let the sage green and walnut branches breathe. A vintage dark wood console table, think walnut to match the branches, sits perfectly beneath a gilded mirror, reflecting all that beautiful pattern. I'd add a pair of crystal or brass sconces on either side for a soft, warm glow that highlights the butterflies. Toss a small, upholstered bench in a linen fabric, maybe cream or soft blue, against the opposite wall for practicality and charm. In the living room, go ahead and wrap the entire space in that chinoiserie wallpaper. It makes such a cozy, garden-like retreat. Flank a classic marble fireplace with 2 armchairs upholstered in a soft, cream-colored velvet to pick up those secondary blossoms. A deep sink-into-it sofa in a warm taupe or light sage works perfectly, topped with throw pillows that feature tiny floral or butterfly motifs. Underfoot, a faded Persian rug in muted reds and blues anchors the room and adds that lived-in French feel. For lighting, hang an antique crystal chandelier, not too grand, just elegant, and place a few brass floor lamps near reading nooks. Don't forget a gilded mirror above the fireplace. It'll bounce light around and make those wallpaper birds look like they're fluttering. Your bedroom should feel like a serene escape, so use the wallpaper on the wall behind your bed as a stunning headboard alternative. Choose a tall, upholstered bed frame in a natural linen or light oak wood to complement the dark walnut branches. Layer on bedding that's pure white like the main blooms, with cream-colored quilts and a sage green throw at the foot. Hang sheer, floor-length curtains in an airy white to soften the windows and let that soft, bathed light filter through. Nightstands in a distressed, painted finish, maybe a soft gray or pale blue, hold a small vase of fresh branches and a warm, dimmable lamp. Finally, add a cozy reading chair in the corner with a butterfly print pillow, because every French bedroom needs a little whimsy. Gather your friends around a long reclaimed oak dining table, and let that chinoiserie wallpaper create a lush backdrop for dinner parties. Hang a dramatic wrought iron or crystal chandelier low over the table to cast a flattering, soft glow on everyone's faces. For seating, mix and match upholstered chairs in cream and sage green. Velvet or linen both feel wonderfully tactile. A large gilt-framed mirror on one wall doubles the view of the wallpaper and makes the room feel twice as grand. Place a vintage sideboard, dark walnut again, against the opposite wall, topped with a few white ceramic platters and a cluster of candles. Dress the table with simple white dishes, cloth napkins tied with twigs, and a low centerpiece of cream roses and trailing ivy. No fuss, just beauty. Even the kitchen can get in on the French mansion magic, but keep the wallpaper to a small moisture-safe area like a breakfast nook or a powder room off the kitchen. For the main kitchen, think creamy white cabinets with dark walnut butcher block countertops to mirror those branches. A marble backsplash and a subtle veined pattern adds elegance without competing. Plus, it's easy to wipe down. Hang brass pot racks above a large farmhouse sink, and let open shelving display your collection of white stoneware and cream-colored pitchers. A big, rustic wooden island on casters gives you prep space and a spot for casual morning coffee, topped with a bowl of fresh fruit. And don't forget a tiny vase with a single white bloom on the windowsill. It's that little French detail that ties everything back to the garden. A classic French bathroom begs for that chinoiserie wallpaper. Just make sure it's vinyl coated or used in a well-ventilated space. Place a freestanding clawfoot tub in front of the wallpapered wall, so you can soak while admiring those fluttering butterflies. Keep the tile simple. Large cream or soft sage hexagons on the floor, and white subway tiles in the shower. A dark walnut vanity with a white marble countertop gives you storage and echoes the tree branches beautifully. Hang a gilded, oval mirror above the sink and add a small crystal sconce on each side for that soft, flattering light. Finish with fluffy white towels stacked on a brass rack, a potted fern, and a little dish of pretty soaps, pure luxury without trying too hard. Walking up to your French mansion, the facade should feel timeless and welcoming. Think warm lime-wash stone or pale cream stucco. Dark walnut shutters matching those branches. Frame tall, arched windows, adding that signature French contrast. A slate or terracotta tile roof slopes gently, with a few chimney pots peeking out for character. The front door is a statement piece, painted in a deep sage green or charcoal, with wrought iron hinges and a brass fish-shaped knocker. Step outside into a garden that feels like an extension of that Chinoiserie wallpaper, full of life and soft colors. Start with a formal parterre layout, low boxwood hedges in geometric patterns, with crushed gravel paths winding between. Plant creamy white roses, pale blue hydrangeas, and clusters of pure white peonies to echo the blossoms inside. Add a few narrow, dark bark trees like flowering cherries or dogwoods to mimic those walnut branches in real life. Tuck a wrought iron bench beneath a pergola draped with wisteria or climbing roses, and hang a few butterfly houses nearby to attract real colorful visitors.